My greetings to all.
仁波切先跟大家问好。
Online the meditation session. So I thought maybe it will be good that it will just if I just give some brief introductions of the giving and taking meditation, what I spoke last time.
今天的课程想跟大家再一次的简短介绍有关取跟舍的观修。
Generally, the giving and taking is a very common term. So from Buddhism point of view, what we talks about the giving and the taking, it's a little bit different. So what to give and what to take.
这种取与舍的观修练习其实是蛮常见的，但从佛教的角度来看，会有一点点的不一样。那究竟要取走什么，给予什么呢？
Yeah, generally all the time in our life, we always want happiness. So that's why we always try to get the happiness.
我们一般人大多的时候总是想要快乐，所以我们也都很努力的想要获得快乐。
But the one thing is that we are not knowing that when we try to get the happiness, we try to achieve the happiness. There might be a lot of the difficulties that they are to achieve the happiness.
但我们大多的时候都不知道，当我们努力的想要去获得快乐的时候，同时间呢，我们也造成了我们自己很多的困难。
Yeah, so when you try to pursue this happiness, it doesn't mean that you can achieve the happiness.
当你很努力的追寻快乐的时候，这并不代表说你的努力就一定会有收获，一定可以得到快乐。
So now the thing is that when the giving and taking meditation, it talks about the not to take the happiness, take the suffering. Try to give your happiness to other, take the suffering to the other for yourself. It talks a completely different than the mundane, our daily lives way of the thinkings.
这种取与舍的观修呢，不同于我们日常中常常想到的想要获得快乐的这种想法。相反的呢，它是想要我们练习去取走别人的痛苦，带走别人的痛苦，然后给予他人我们的快乐。
So that's why, so when you meditate on the giving, the taking meditation, what you have to meditate, so you have to visualize or you have to think that you are taking the suffering of the others and you are giving your own happiness to the other.
所以在做取与舍的观修练习时，我们要观想我们带走他人的痛苦，然后给予他人我们的快乐。
One thing that when you do it again and again and again, this time the practice, slowly what will happen is that slowly that then you will lose the more attachment toward the happiness. Attachment toward the happiness. Then you will not enjoy, you cannot enjoy the life what you're having. When you're too attached for the happiness, when you're too attached for the achieve the happiness, you can never feel the happiness. You can never enjoy your life.
如果常常练习这种取与舍的观修练习，慢慢的，你就会减少努力追寻快乐的执着心。因为当我们很执着于追寻快乐时，你根本没有办法在生活中去感受， 或者去享受真正的快乐。所以呢，如果想要获得快乐，去享受快乐，你就必须要去减少这个努力追寻它的执着心。
Because when you are attached to the something, you will become more greedy. When you become the more greedy, you cannot feel the contentment.
因为当我们太执着于一件事的时候，我们就会有贪心出现。有了贪心，你就会感到不满足。
Because when you're too attached to the taste of the food, whatever you eat, you always try to seek, you will always try to get the better taste, better taste, better taste. So that's why you cannot enjoy any food when you're too attached to the taste of the food. Because whatever you eat, you will try to get the better food. Whatever you eat, you try to look for the better one. Always you try to look the better one, the better one. So you cannot enjoy any of the food when you're too attached to the taste.
举例来说呢，当我们很执着于追寻更美味的食物的时候，无论任何食物放进我们的嘴巴里，我们都没有办法好好的去品尝出这个食物带给我们的任何味道，因为我们的心总是在忙着追寻下一次更美味的食物，忙着寻找下一次更好的食物在哪里。由于这个的执着心很强，所以你根本没有办法呢，好好的享用你当下的食物。
So that's why when you are too, so that's why what we are saying is that right now what's happening is that we are too attached to the achieve the happiness, too attached to that, very strong attachment there. So once you have the more attachment to the something, then even you achieve that, you will seek the better than that. You will seek the something better than that.
所以我们现在呢，就是很执着于追寻快乐这件事情。当我们很执着于一件事情的时候，即使呢我们已经到达了，已经拥有了，我们的心还是感到不满足，还是会努力的想要获得更多或是更好。
Actually, the food, you feel the very good taste of the food when you feel very hungry.
其实啊，当我们感到很饥饿的时候，任何食物都是尝起来都是很美味的。
You are feeling that food is a very good taste when you feel hungry, not because of the you are hungry. Because of the now you are no more attachment to the seek the better one. When you're too hungry, whatever food you get, you will accept that. Accept that and you are eating it, then you feel the tasty. Even you are so hungry, you cannot accept the food what you get. Still you attach to the something better one. You cannot feel the taste at all.
当我们很饥饿的时候，我们常常会觉得嘴巴里面吃进的食物都感觉到特别的美味。那并不是因为这个食物有特别的不一样，而是因为呢，我们心中已经放下了想要追寻更美味、更可口食物的这种执着心，所以尝起来你就会尝到这个食物带给你的味道。但如果你很饿，但是你的执着心没有放下，你还是想要执着于追寻更美味的食物。如果你带有那份执着心，那么呢，你吃进的食物呢，你根本不知道它是什么味道。
Lots of people feel that when you are hungry, the food, whatever you eat, feels a very good taste because of the hunger. In the reality, it's not like that. In the reality, you feel very good, whatever the food, what you eat when you're hungry. Not because of the hunger, your hunger, because of your not having the attachment to it, get some better food. Because of your acceptance of that food.
有些人认为呢，当我们饥饿的时候，所吃的食物都会感觉到很美味，可能会觉得那是因为我们的饥饿感造成的。 但事实上不然。我们会觉得很美味，是因为我们的心呢，已经放弃了追寻更美味的食物的这种执着。一旦放下了这份执着，那当我们饥饿的时候，吃尽的任何食物，你都会感觉到很美味。
Right. When you are too attached for the happiness, when you are too attached for the happiness, so we will not achieve the happiness at all. When you detach from the happiness, you will feel the happy. That's a very simple but complicated truth.
所以，当我们的执着心太重的时候，我们是没有办法获得真正的快乐的。当我们把那份执着心放下之后呢，我们就可以感受到什么是快乐。道理很简单，但是做起来并不是这么容易。
Because attachment and the greed is like a blind. They makes you blind.
因为呢，执着心跟贪心会使我们变得盲目。
So that's why the important thing is the giving and the taking meditation. When you're visualizing, when you are meditating that the taking, the suffering of the others and giving your own happiness to the others, it will help you to detach toward the happiness. When you detach from the happiness, you will feel the more joy and the more happy.
所以重要的一点是，观修取与舍的这种禅修练习，带走别人的痛苦，然后给予他人我们的快乐。这样的练习是可以帮助我们放下那份追寻快乐的执着心。一旦我们放下之后，我们就会感到更快乐、更开心。
Yeah. So that's why if you look at the Buddha's life history.
当你看佛陀的一些记录传记，
There is one very famous story.
其中有一则非常著名的故事。
So one time, one of the very notorious robber called the Angulimala killed several of the peoples.
在佛陀的时代，有一个很凶恶的贵族，他名字叫羊角摩罗。
So several of the people, and what happened is that at the last time when he was going to kill this, he wanted to kill 100 people, and he already killed the 99 people. Now he wants to kill the one more person. So that the moment when he was looking for to kill someone, then Buddha came to meet him.
那这个央觉摩罗呢，他预计要杀100个人，在杀了99个人之后，准备要杀第100个人。这个时候呢，佛陀就出现在他面前。
So then the Buddha came to meet him, and then when Buddha came to meet him, so what happened is that he saw the Buddha from such a far away. So then he just ran after the Buddha. When he ran after the Buddha, and he could not catch the Buddha, and he shouted and said, "Stop, stop." So Buddha told him that I already stopped, but you are not stopping.
央觉摩罗呢，看到远处正在走过来的佛陀，他马上就冲过去，准备要杀他。但是呢，他却怎么样都没有办法靠近他。于是他就对佛陀大叫说：“停下来，停下来！”这时候佛陀就跟他说：“我已经停下来了啊，是你没有停下来。”
So this is a very interesting point that the Buddha, when he said the Buddha has already stopped, whatever the wrong things what we are doing is sometimes we cannot stop it. Even you know that you are doing so many wrong things. You have many bad habits, but you cannot stop it. Mainly because of the attachment. So that's why the Confucian saying the one very interesting thing in the Confucian.
所以呢，佛陀的这一则故事呢，告诉我们一个很有趣的地方，就是很多时候，当我们在做一些错误的事情，或者我们知道我们有一些不好不良的习惯，可是我们都没有办法去停止它。原因是为什么呢？是因为我们的执着心太重了。那孔夫子呢，曾经说过很有趣的一句话。
So in the Confucian, there's a saying that knowing when to start, knowing when to start is not a genius. Knowing when to stop, who knows that it's a genius?
孔夫子说，知道从何处开始呢，并非是天才，但是呢，知道从何时结束，才是一个真正的天才。
You just look at yourself. I think you might have some of the bad habits, smoking or drinking the alcohol, or the excess of the drinking, or excess of the smoking, or whatever you might having the bad habits. You feel that you cannot stop it. Mainly reason that why you cannot stop all these the bad habits. Very simple, because of your attachment. Very simple that's your attachment. You cannot stop it. Whatever you are having, the negative or the bad habits, what you're having, still you can keep on this continuation of that bad habits. You cannot stop it because of your attachment.
有些人可能有饮酒过量，可能有吸烟过量，等等等等的不好的习惯。我们人或多或少都有一些坏习惯，但是我们知道它是坏习惯，却没有办法去改变它。原因是因为我们执着心太重了，由于我们太过执着，所以我们就没有办法去停止它、改变它、修正它。
Even sometimes I used to oversleep that. It was mainly because of that. Attached to the maybe sleep, maybe of the enjoyment of the sleeping, that might be the reason.
有时候呢，我会赖床不起。那这个原因可能是因为我太执着于睡眠，或者是我太享受在睡觉的时刻。
But very funny thing is the last time, I think a few months back, one of my students, so we are just discussing, and he told he could not sleep maybe 3 or 4 hours. Then he asked me how many hours you sleep. That time I went to the one place. That place was quite hot area. So maybe I thought maybe this place I'm sleeping 9 hours. So I'm also surprised that I'm sleeping more than 9 hours. That my student was so surprised. Touched the palm and said, Rinpoche, you are the really great master. He could not sleep the 3 hours. Now when I feel that he knows I'm sleeping 9 hours, that makes me that he feels me that I'm the great master.
几个月前呢，仁波切到一个地方，那他有一个学生在跟他的闲话家常的时候就跟他说他有那个晚上睡眠的问题，那他就问仁波切说，他一天睡多少小时？那仁波切就跟他回答说，我大概可以睡9个小时。那其实仁波切就觉得说这个地方蛮无聊的，所以他也很惊讶自己可以睡9个小时。那这个学生就跟他说，仁波切，你真的是一个伟大的上师，我一天大概只能睡3个小时，你可以睡9个小时哎。
Yeah. So the point is that whether I'm sleeping is bad habit or not, that is a totally different question. But lots of the people having a lot of the bad habits, or excess of the smoking, excess of the drinking, excess of the indulgence in the negative things. These also you have to reduce that. The best way easiest way is to overcome your attachment toward happiness. When you cannot overcome the attachment of the happiness, it is very difficult. It is very difficult to overcome all these negative habits. Because the people who are drinking the excess of alcohol, because they are too attached to that the enjoyment of the drinking the alcohol, excess of the taking smoking, because of control the enjoyment. Because when you cannot overcome these attachment, it is very difficult to overcome all your negative habits, what you are having. For that, now you have to practice the thinking, the suffering of the others, and then giving your own happiness to the others. This practice, taking meditation, you have to start.
有一些人呢，他有饮酒过度；有一些人呢，他有吸烟过量；有一些人可能有沉迷一些不好的东西的这些问题等等这些问题的存在。那这些问题的背后的原因，都是源自于我们太执着于这些快乐，太执着于享受这些东西都带给我们的快乐。由于这种执着于追寻快乐的这种执着心，所以才会一直没有办法去改掉这些。如果没有办法减少追寻快乐的那个执着心，我们又怎么有办法去克服我们的一些不好不良的习惯呢？那观修取与舍的观修，带走别人的痛苦，然后给予他人我们的快乐，这样的练习呢，就是一种可以让我们减少对追寻快乐执着心的一种练习。
So that's why in your life you can change a lot of things.
在你的一生中呢，你有能力去改变很多事情。
One time, one lady asked me the one question. She asked me that she want to marry and waiting for the right person. So asked me that who will be the right person.
曾经呢，有一位女士，她想结婚，所以她在等待她的真命的天子的出现。于是她就问我，我的真命天子在哪里呢？
Then I told her that you marry someone, whoever you feels good. You marry someone and then make him your right person. You can make him your right person. Don't wait for the right person comes into your life. Then the right person will never come into your life. Because you marry someone, make him your right person.
不要想说去等你的真命天子的出现，因为当你这样的时候，他永远就不会出现，而是就去结婚啊，那就想办法把你结婚的对象变成你的真命天子，变成你心目中那个对的人。
So now, don't wait for the right time to meditate, okay? Don't wait for the right time to meditate. Meditate and make every time for the right time to meditate. That you have to do, okay?
所以同样的呢，不要想说要刻意去找对的时间、好的时间来做禅修，而是要想说，把禅修练习的时间都变成是对的时间。
So don't wait for the right time for meditate. You start meditate and make every time for the right time to meditate. That is the most.
所以不要等待对的时间良辰吉时做禅修练习，而是要把我们每一个做禅修练习的时间变成一个对的时间、正确的时间。
So, as I told that lady was telling me that when the right person comes in her life to marry. If you go on the waiting, I told her that if you wait for the right person to come into your life to get married, the right person will never come into your life. You have to marry someone and make him the right person.
如同我同那个女士所说的，不要，如果一生中都在等待，真命天子的出现，那他永远都不会出现，而是要呢，把我们结婚的对象呢，想办法把它变成我们的真命天子。
Okay, so like that, make your every time the right time. You can do that. Make your every time
dạ
the
đó.
right time to bathe happily, right time to the meditate. You can make that.
所以呢，不要去刻意寻找时间，等待好的时间，而是要去把每一个时间、每一个当下，都可以把它变成可以禅修的时间，可以变得快乐的时间。
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, today we'll stop here. Then hope to see you soon, everyone.
今天的课程到此结束，也祝福大家，希望很快跟大家可以再见面。
Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you.